the way for making good relations in society is that we have to bear in mind something very important. And that is, there are certain principles which we hold very dear to us. There are principles which we think should not be broken. And these are ideals and values which we emulate and we want to uphold in our lives. But often it happens that as far as you as an individual is concerned, you have the freedom to follow the principles which you hold very important in your life, such as being truthful, such as being just even if the matter goes against you, such as dealing with people in a way which is very correct and proper. So these are some principles which you may consider to be very important. And you as an individual are totally free to follow these principles or not follow these principles. We have complete control over ourselves. But when it comes to society, then we should know that society is a conglomeration or a collection of a large number of individuals. And as far as other individuals are concerned, other people are concerned, we don't have full control over them. Just as I have complete freedom to speak the truth, I don't have the freedom to make the other person speak the truth. That is beyond my control. The other person can speak the truth, or he may speak a lie and justify his falsehood in beautiful words. I cannot force him to do what he wants to do. So in society, when we live in the midst of people, we cannot control others. We can only control ourselves. We have the freedom to do what we want to do. What we think is the best is virtuous and righteous. But we cannot make people righteous and virtuous. People will be free to use their freedom in a good way, or they are free to use their freedom in a wrong way. So we cannot coerce people into doing things which we think is right, which we think is principled, which we think is morally proper. So one of the very important ways of maintaining social relations in society, maintaining good relations with people, is that we should not try to judge people from a very idealistic yardstick. We should follow the ideal in our own life. We should follow high principles and moral virtues and good values in our life to the best of our ability. But when it comes to other people, people outside of us, our colleagues at work, the people whom we deal with in society, the people whom we come face to face, the many people whom we encounter, they may not follow these high principles which we consider extremely important. They may break these principles. They may be dishonest with you. They may betray you. They may behave in a way which you think is morally incorrect, improper. So you cannot force them to do the right thing. And when you have this understanding in your mind, when you're aware of this, when you consciously understand this distinction between the ideal and the practical, you will be able to maintain good relations. Because we destroy our relations with people because we think that people are doing things which we think they shouldn't be doing. There's some kind of difference over principles that comes up between us and others. But we should know that this difference will always remain, because we cannot be guardians over people. We cannot be overseers of people. We should be very pragmatic when it comes to living in society. We should not have an ideal kind of a mindset, or we should not judge people by the ideal yardstick, the ideal principles. Because if we start doing that, every person will become or will appear to us as lesser, as a person who is not following a moral lifestyle. He will appear to us as a lesser human being. We will think that he is falling short of righteousness. And when this is the kind of angle, or this is the kind of manner in which we look at people, we will surely not be able to have good relations with them. We will think so and so is a bad person, so and so is an unjust person, so and so person is person who is backstabbing. So these are the kinds of understanding that we will have of people if we begin to judge them from an ideal yardstick. So we have to know that we must judge people from a very pragmatic yardstick. We have to be very practical when it comes to our behavior with people, our expectations of people. We should not have perfect, ideal expectations of people. And if this is the kind of mindset, or this is the kind of psychology with which we begin to live in society, we'll be able to maintain harmonious relations with people. Otherwise, we'll either keep fighting with people, or we'll cut off our relations completely from people.